Hey everybody, Patty Ann here again today. Hey, today I got, well actually a while back I got a email from Rhonda asking me if I could help her do this, and I said, I'm not sure I know what you mean, could you please send me a picture? So she emailed me a picture, and as you can see, here's what she said. She said, I had your email, oh, that part's not important. This is an item I purchased. It stitches out the satin stitch and then goes around again with a decorative stitch. Do you have any idea how they do this? I have Stitch Artist Level 3 and a baby lock. Thank you. I watch your YouTube channel repeatedly. Thanks, Rhonda. I sure appreciate getting this message from you. And also, the picture helped a lot. I can sure help you with this. But actually, all you need is Stitch Artist Level 2 to do it. So let's get started. Okay, here we are in Embrilliance, and I'm in Stitch Artist Level 2. But I may even have more buttons than you, these ones over here, because I do have Stitch Artist Level 3 as well. So pay no attention to these guys over here. But we're right now in Create mode, and we're going to go to Draw with Points. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw with points. Like that. And I'm going to right-click to End. And then I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this 2 more times. Well, maybe more than that. Let's see. I'm going to come up here to copy and paste. There's one of them, and I can move him. Whoopsie daisy. And I can move him down. And I'll copy and paste again. And by the way, instead of going copy up here and paste, you can do Control C for copy and Control V for paste. And that does the same thing. So I could do it again, Control C and Control V, and again I'm copying and pasting. Alright, so maybe I want to make this look a little bit neater, so I can go up here, turn off Create mode, and align them all to the left. Say Apply, Close, okay. So now they're all aligned to the left, and actually what I could also do is grab them all and come up here to the Align tool and say Distribute Center. Yeah, there we go. Distribute Center, and then that makes them all center so that there's the same amount of spacing between each one. Alright, so this first one now, which is actually that one, let's move him to the top, right? Move first. Who's second? Move up. No. I'm going to move him. Yeah, move earlier. So let's see. There's. All right, move first. So this guy's first. And then this one is second. Let's see who's second. That guy. So I can grab it over here actually and move it up here. When I put it right on top of that one, it'll go right below it. Who's third? Okay, that's right. And then the fourth. Okay, that's perfect. So the first, I'm going to change this one. And I think I'll copy and paste it. Copy and paste. And move this up here so it's underneath of that one. Move this one down a little bit. Just using the arrows on my keyboard is easier. So this one right here, now I'm going to change this one into a satin stitch. Now, I can tell you something that I did wrong on the first one because this is my second do-over. I came up here and, of course, turned on the Create mode, and then I changed this into a satin stitch. Okay, like that. Now, my satin stitch before, when I had done it, the width was smaller than that, like maybe that, which is fine. Then I came to the next one down and I decided to make that a motif run. And I thought, well, that's really cool. I can just put this one on top. Wait. No. Put this one on top of that one. However, it didn't look very good because it went outside of the satin stitch. So what should I have done? I should have done this. I can come down here to this one now and duplicate this one. I can go again to Control Copy and Paste and then bring this one down here. I'll make this top one a satin stitch And I could make this wider, like that maybe. Then I'll go to the motif, and I come up here to the motif fill, and maybe I don't just want this heart. This is the way it came up because this is what I used last time. But I want you to look right here at the height. It's 5.9 millimeters high. How tall is this? Ooh, the width of it was 4.0. I can make it 5. There it is, 5. But this one here in the motif is still wider or taller. So let's make the motif smaller now so it'll fit. There we go. And now I can make the motif a different color by coming here, and I'll change it to something pretty-ish. Don't want to take forever looking. There we go. And say okay. And then I can put this right on top of that, and you can see how that's going to stitch out. It's really going to look cute, right? This is the one that I messed up in the beginning, and I'll show you that in just a minute. And then I got wise and realized I could make the satin stitch wider. So that's one of them. The other one of the things I did was this. Here's a line. I'm going to copy and paste it. And I'll put that right up under here. And then I'll move it. So these two are going to go together. This first thing, of course, I'll make into a satin stitch because that's what Rhonda said that they had. A nice little satin stitch. I can make its width wider if I'd like. And I'd have to see how wide I can make it before it gets split. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look that up for you guys. I don't know. So the next thing then, underneath of it, I'm going to change that to something else. And rather than being a line, I'm going to come up here to make it a run stitch. But I just don't want it to be a plain old run stitch. I want it to be a bean stitch. Like that. And I want the length to be a little bit bigger. And these are all things that I'm going to test out. You know, I don't know how well it's really going to work until I try it. So there's my bean. And I'll go ahead and change that to the same color that we had used before in our palette, the blue. Say okay. Then I can take this guy and just move him up here. And actually, if I grab that back there, that goes with that. If I grab this guy, no. Oh wait, sorry, I just messed up. This run, okay, this run and this go together. So I'm going to grab them both, and I think I'll come up here and come to the align and distribute and align, and I'm going to align them center, apply, okay, and that popped that right in the center like that. These two, I need to move this motif under that one. So I'm going to move this motif under that one because I want them, I just like them beside each other for right now. Satin border, there's its motif. Satin border, there's its motif. Satin border, there's its motif. Satin border, and I've got to duplicate this one. So I'm going to come back up here to create mode and say copy and paste. There it is. So the first one's going to be my satin. So I'll come up here to satin and I'll make its density or its width wider. Like that. And then I'll put another motif in here just so you can see how that's done. So right now I'm on the satin border. I want the line, and I could leave the line right there as it was. And I can change the line color. And I can change this line to something else, and I'm going to do a motif run again. Now if I want to get rid of this motif because I don't want the heart anymore, I'll click on it, and right here, see the word motif? There's a plus sign and a minus sign. To delete this one, hit the minus. To add a new motif to that, I'll hit the plus. And there's decorative, there's knots. I really like these knots. I like the candle wicking ones. So I'll say okay. And there's the candle wicking knots. And of course, if I want them a little smaller, I can make them a little smaller like that. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to stitch this out for you guys, and I'll be back to show you. This is the one that's messed up, the top one, because it's too wide. Okay, this is the way they turned out. You can see this one here that I said that's not right because the hearts go over top of the satin stitch. I needed to make the satin stitch wider. Here's one with a motif, and I actually could have even made the satin stitch wider. This is the one with the bean stitch, and then this is the one with the knots. Hopefully you can see those pretty well. Let me see if I bring them up any closer. Oops. I think it's hard to see. But anyway, I hope this helps, Rhonda. I hope this is what you were hoping for. If not, email me back. Hey y'all, thanks for joining me so much. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, be sure to let me know about your questions. Maybe I'll be able to make a video for you. So thanks again for joining me. Love you guys. Bye for now.